The renewal of the hit drama Alchemy of Souls got us all counting the days until December. The season finale ended on quite a cliffhanger, but we're here to tell you that the next season will be quite different from the first. New female lead. The topic of the female lead for season 2 has been causing uproar online for quite some time now. On July 12th, an unofficial source revealed that the second season of Alchemy of Souls was already being filmed and that the main female lead would no longer be played by Jung So-min. Instead, the new lead actress would be Go Yoon-jung. In response to this, Jung So-min's agency Blossom Entertainment said, "We ask for your understanding that we aren't able to tell you whether she'll be in part 2 or not because it could be a spoiler for part 1. Both the production team and Go Yoon-jung's agency also commented on the same thing. However, the teaser for the second season confirms that these sources were actually telling the truth. In season 2, the female lead will be played by Go Yoon-jung, who we've briefly seen before in the very first episode of the series. Another thing that will change is that So-min will now play a supporting role. There's still a lot to unpack to the story of Moodok's character. Even though So-min let the public know that she completely agreed with the decision to step down from the main role and that she has no regrets, fans aren't that happy. They've fallen in love with her acting and chemistry with her fellow actor Lee Jae-wook. They're afraid that Yoon-jung won't be able to meet the high standards So-min did. Due to her decision, a big group of netizens have started criticizing her career. They say she's been aiming for easy roles only. Others were happy to hear that she will return with the supporting role because they really wanted Moodok's story to be wrapped up nicely. It would have been really devastating if So-min had left the team altogether. The cast change has a positive side to it as well. Viewers are completely head over heels with Yoon-jung because of her stunning looks. When she appeared in the first episode as Natsu, she already caught the attention of many. Now that she's coming back as Natsu for the sequel, fans are more than thrilled. They've been wishing to see more of her ever since the first episode. Yoon-jung's fans have also been protecting her from malicious comments online. They say that although it's okay to be sad that So-min is no longer the role, everyone should respect Yoon-jung as an actress. Some fans were being extra creative and tried to find a midway through this big change cast by suggesting that they should both be the female leads. If we didn't know any better by now, we'd say it sounds too good to be true. A more serious tone. As a means to hype the fan base even more, the production team released a teaser for the second season. Of course, this teaser reveals that Yoon-jung will be back as Natsu. However, there's much more it tells us. Although the first season was already quite serious, the atmosphere set for the sequel in this teaser is quite grim. Jung-wook, who's risen from the flames he burned in, is seen slaying all kinds of monsters with Natsu's sword. He's much stronger now that he's reborn, and after being ridiculed for most of his life, there's no real answer to how serious he'll get this season. Because of what happened to him at the end of season 1, it's suspected that the nature of his character will change in the upcoming season. This also applies to his relationship with Moodok. No matter how you put it, her character did end his life. We expect that he might not be as tolerant with her as before, and that they definitely have grown apart due to the incident. In fact, he might not even want to see her at all. The show will get a more grim tone due to the fact that there are some characters who will definitely be seeking revenge. One of them being Tohyun, who will undoubtedly honor her father by going after Natsu. Another person who will probably be seeking revenge is Natsu herself. She will definitely make Jinwoo pay in the sequel for taking control over her. And of course, we can't forget about the dark and vengeful aura surrounding Dangwoo. It's safe to say that this preview shows us that the upcoming season will be a lot darker and will bring us a tale filled with even more action. Natsu claims her own body. Throughout the entire first season, Natsu has lived in a body other than her own. In season 2, there will come change to this. Because Yoon-jung is the lead actress now, it's suspected that Natsu might return to her own body at last. You're probably wondering, how is that even possible? Didn't her body get burnt? Well, if we have learned anything from watching Alchemy of Souls, it's that anything is possible. We don't know what the endless possibilities of the Ice Stone are. This stone might have played a part in preserving her body, as it can take on many different forms. Or perhaps someone even stored her body and set up a fire as a decoy? We're excited how the writers will blow our minds away this time around. For now, we can only theorize and wait until December. Different airing schedule. True fans of the popular drama would know that it wasn't actually a secret that Alchemy of Souls would be renewed for a second season. In an interview with Sports Chosun, director Park Jun-ha revealed that ever since the first episode dropped, it was known that a sequel would be in the works. He commented on the fact that the storyline is so interesting and that he keeps on wanting to add more. There's so much spicy family drama, complicated relationships, and obviously some intriguing twists that just must be explained. Of course, there's not much room to put every single detail into the first season. It would simply be too long. Therefore, a second part to the tale had always been on the cards for Alchemy of Souls. In the interview, Junha also commented on the writing process. He said, "I'm still writing the script for part 2, but it's in progress, a story that can be contained. It was more difficult than I thought to put the narrative and relationship story in 20 parts. The show ended up doing so well globally that it would have been a crime not to renew it for a second season. So far, it has been one of the most popular releases of the summer on Netflix. The drama has accumulated an insane amount of watched hours on the platform, and the number only keeps increasing. Not only is the drama doing numbers on Netflix, it's reportedly also attracting millions of viewers on the South Korean cable network TVN. While the interview with Park Junha was hinting at a second part, it wasn't a confirmation. The interview was held sometime in June. A month later, the public received the redeeming word: a second season was officially in the works. According to Soompi, the production team of the show has confirmed that the sequel is set to air in December of this year. On August 26th, a source revealed that the crew has already been working hard on filming all the scenes for season 2 and that they expect to wrap up the shootings by the end of fall. According to another source close to Netflix, the crew and cast members have actually been filming since mid-July. While an airing schedule for the sequel hasn't been confirmed, the same source has shared some information on the matter. According to this source, the first episode is set to air on Saturday, December 10th. The sequel will be 10 episodes long, which is half the time of the first season. It's also speculated that the second season will have 2 new episodes for 5 weeks long. Reportedly, these episodes are scheduled to air on Saturdays and Sundays. This differs from the schedule of the first season because only one was released every week. The source also reveals that the season finale will air on January 8th of next year. It's important to keep in mind that these dates are all up to change. Title change. While Alchemy of Souls is quite a unique title already, for season 2, it's gonna relate even more to the plot. Season 1 focused on the rise of Jung-uk, Daeho's most powerful mage. Throughout the season, he bore the dark secret of unlawful soul shifting. On the other side, there's Natsu, the amazing warrior whose soul is trapped in the body of Mudok, who becomes Jung-uk's servant. Their paths meet in the first season, but for the second season, they're set to find their way back to each other. On various sites, it's revealed that the title of the sequel will be Alchemy of Souls: Light and Shadow. This is quite a symbolic title, and we'll explain why. The plot of the second season will be slightly different than the first. In the second part, the show is focused on the characters reuniting again. Jung-uk represents light, as he's a brave man and a powerful sorcerer who's trying to overcome his twisted fate. On the other hand, Natsu will represent shadow in Daeho. Although she's a brave warrior herself, her fate had been twisted for a while. In the previous season, we've seen how she can go rogue any moment, and that if she's not contained, this can have very serious consequences. Together, Jung-uk and Natsu represent the light and shadow in Daeho, and so the title refers to the fact that the two will become one again in the sequel. That's all on the things that will change in season 2 of Alchemy of Souls. Let us know in the comments down below what you're most excited about. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye!